Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Daily Rants show. Now, I try. I try to be healthy. I try to be mindful. Um, and the reason I say that is because I truly don't exercise. Meaning, I don't exercise in the way you think. Yes, I do lift weights occasionally, and I do walk fairly often, but I don't do cardio. I don't do stairmaster. I don't do um like high intensity training. And that's fine. You know, the most important thing when it comes to a healthy lifestyle is the small things, the very, very small things, the things that, you think wouldn't make a difference. But when you put 10 of them together, they definitely do. And one of those is taking the stairs. If you have the choice between an elevator or the stairs, in my opinion, anything above 5 stories, I'd take the elevator. Anything below 4 to 5 stories, I'd take the stairs. It's just those small things. Trust me, it's just those small things. They can make all the difference. But this video is not about stairs. It's not about the controversy behind stairs versus elevator. It's just on elevator. Now, they've always fascinated me. I feel like it's one of the first things that you encounter as a child that is potentially dangerous, but isn't like in your home. Does that make sense? Meaning, like, I I remember being a kid and putting my hand on the stove, like on a pan on the stove. I'm not an idiot. I didn't like do it multiple times or do it right after. I just remember like I actually don't remember what it was. I think rather than putting my hand on the stove, I think it was like a cast iron pan, and I like grabbed the handle, and it just like burned the shit out of me. But your first elevator ride, it's very interesting because it's not scary, but it's this giant, shiny metal box that its doors open wide. You go in, and then you feel like especially going up in an elevator, like that feeling of like weightlessness as you go up. It's very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. And it makes you wonder, who the hell came up with this? You know, who, I mean, obviously someone much smarter than me, but who saw a mountain of stairs and said, guys, let's get pulleys and cables and opening and closing doors and let's just go up vertically. It's insane. It's insane. Elevators really make me sad because I feel like the days of simple convenience are kind of gone. Like innovation when it comes to simple convenience. Now it's like, oh, we're inventing AI. AI can, you can fire 99% of your workforce with our new program. That's not very nice, guys. How many people lost their jobs because of elevators, huh? What, the people who would like carry people in wheelchairs upstairs or something? Maybe they lost their jobs. Maybe the people who cleaned the stairs, maybe like half of them got laid off or something. I don't know. You know, elevators are much more helpful to society than things like AI or social media or the internet. I would take an elevator over the internet any day. There's a reason. There is a reason why elevators came out before the internet. It's because the internet wasn't needed. Elevators were needed. We had skyscrapers made out of glass and steel, but no way to get to the top. The internet doesn't help you get to the top of the Empire State Building in New York. The internet doesn't do shit. You have to, and I mean have to. You have to take the elevator. If you have 100 stories in your building, you have to take the elevator. There's no other way around it. Absolutely no way. So think on that. And what I was saying earlier about like the whole health thing, that's serious. You should, and I mean you should. Everyone, if you are physically able to, and did you hear what I said? I said physically able to, not it's extremely challenging. I'm saying if you're physically able to, you should take the stairs instead of the elevator. It's a good invention, but good things can become bad things, you know? So think on that. I appreciate you listening to this, and I will see you tomorrow.